Online booking for salons. Let's talk about it. You know, I grew up as an individual hairstylist prior to me getting my own salon. Of course, with the hand-to-hand marketing with business cards and things like that. And I also grew up with a paper handbook, a paper appointment book. Get them from Sally's, get them from your local beauty supply store, and you would, answer the phone and make appointments. We would, market with business cards and things like that. But I know that as I grew, I was fortunate in 2006 to seemingly grow up with social media, to grow up with technology as far as a salon owner. I often wonder if I'd opened up my salon 10 years before, even if I would have opened my salon now in 2015 when everything is so saturated. But at the beginning of things, guys, I didn't really even start my Facebook page for the salon until maybe about 2008. I think my assistant at the time, she was a college girl. And remember, at one time, Facebook was just for college kids, right? So we learned about social media during the 9 years that I've been in business as a salon owner. And another new thing that has happened that is really changing the game that I want to take a little time to talk about today is exclusive, let's just say online booking. You'll hear me kind of really suggest to everyone out there that's a salon owner with a percentage or a commission staff, a booth renter, if you're out there working in the salon and you rent a booth, and definitely salon suites. Definitely in situations where the stylist is working in a space by themselves or don't have an assistant or don't have a receptionist. I think it's a no-brainer to get involved with online booking. And I'm going to be looking down at a few notes so I can kind of cover as much of it as possible, because this is something that is big right now. It is something that has totally revolutionized how my business works. And I talk to stylists all the time. I was just in New Orleans and I was talking to a young lady who kind of recognized me from YouTube at Essence. And I asked her, that's one of the main questions I ask people. Are you using online booking? And too many hairdressers, too many salon owners are telling me no. And as if I don't like it. That's the kind of thing I say. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I like to talk to people. I don't know if I really like the fact that my clients can book their own appointments and this and that. And I just hope I can just dispel that and put some things on your mind to let you know that in 2015, in the climate that we're in as salon owners with hair and technology, and that everybody on earth has a smartphone. I mean a smartphone, not just a cell phone, has a smartphone, a little baby computer in their pocket, in their purse. It just needs to be a bill. It just needs to be another thing that you pay a month. Get online booking now. When you finish this video, go sign up for any one of the many different online bookings that are out there. I mean, there's Vagaro, Salon Booker, Schedulicity, Style Seat, something called Salon Life. I just left the event about a year ago, and Mind Body is out there. Gin Book. It's a ton. It is a ton of things, ton of sites that are out there. Some are free, some are paid. But I have found that the ones that you pay for have different services, have different amenities that are on there. But there are tons of sites out there, and I'm telling you, the money that you pay for it, or the feeling of maybe vulnerability that the clients are able to book, I mean, all of that is gone just from the first month you use it. You will see such a huge difference in sales, in booking, in rebooking, in retail sales. It will just change everything. So I just got a couple steps written down that I think, how you get started, what do you do as far as online booking. First of all, again, if you're a booth renter, I mean, it's just a no-brainer. versus answering your cell phone or relying on the salon phone in instances where you book your appointments yourself. If you're a salon suite, it's just a no-brainer. It's just a no-brainer to put the phone down. In our business, in my business, I don't even answer the phone any longer. I just found early on, just turn the phone off. Just turn it off and just tell them people that's calling, listen, go to our website, book online. We exclusively book online. Now that was kind of, everybody wasn't with that. But I was willing to risk whoever didn't like it, because 99.9% of our clientele, yes, even the grandmothers, yes, even the kids, yes, even our silver foxes that came to the salon, they had smartphones, they had iPads, they had Droid pads, they had the digital device, and guess what? They were all, here's the deal, we have to really come to grips with, the client is a lot more progressive in a lot of instances with digital, with technology a lot of times, and sometimes even a hairdresser. They are already, guys, booking flights. They are paying all of their bills. They are booking all of their hotel stays online. I'm talking about from their phone. They are shopping. I'm talking about they spending money on handbags, on clothes, on shoes. They are doing all of their concerts, things like that. Tonight, there's a concert at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. I guarantee you the people did not walk up to the Fox and buy a ticket. They bought it online. They went to Ticketmaster.com. Many people got the app. My wife has the app on her phone. Spas, doctor's visits. You can even buy your groceries. You can shop online on your phone and then pay. Or some instances, at least pick out what you want and then walk up to Sam's, walk up to Walmart. It's already in the back. Come on. So people are already online. Why it's taking us so long in the beauty industry to get our clients online? Or to get online booking. I'm telling you, the thing that's stopping us is the hairdresser. Because of we hear things like this. I don't like them being able to book and I can't control it. I don't like to reveal my prices. I don't like that competition can see what I'm doing as far as like descriptions and prices and things like that. I don't like the fact that I can go to sleep, wake up, and it's an appointment in the morning if I want to sleep in. Now, we got to check that. We got to check all of that stuff as far as being business owners. I know we're artists, guys, but we're business owners. And especially if you're a salon owner that has a crew of people that you are responsible for driving business to them, when you finish this video, go online and find the online booking service that works best for you and get it going. Because it is just, in many instances, you could do one or two things when it comes to a receptionist. You can either do away with a receptionist altogether in your business, or you can turn your receptionist into you can reinvent what that position means. You can make her responsible for retail sales, right? And focus on that without having to worry about answering the phone. You can make her responsible for the service in the business. You can make her responsible for the cleanliness. She can do errands if you got salons that she needs to do errands. She can double, I'm not a huge fan of this, but she can double as a salon assistant, actually shampooing versus answering the phone all day long. Guys, it's so simple. These services are so sophisticated and people love it. They love it. What about the old, I hear that. What about the older ladies? Listen, I have some clients that are 60, 70. Listen, one or two things. Either they love it, or those are the kind of clients that are consistent clients that book every 2 weeks or every week. You make the appointment for them. It's already in the business. They don't have to call the business anyway. And unless you just have a huge set of clientele that's just not online. Who's not online? I don't know where you live at, where people are not online and don't have a smartphone. But here's some steps I would say. First off, I would change your voicemail. First of all, pick the service that you enjoy and change your voicemail immediately in the business. For instance, in my salon, thank you for choosing Rhythm, your number one choice for gorgeous hair in Columbus, Georgia. We'd like to introduce to you our exclusive online booking. Simply go to our website, www.rhythmblowouts.com, right? And click on the button that says book appointment, and that's it. Simply, I forget what we say at the end. Don't fault me for that. But that gives you an idea on how you can change your voicemail. And I'm telling you guys, they listen to the voicemail. They're on their phone, right? Think about it. They're on their phone, and then they just turn their phone back around and just go online, and they can book an appointment. They can book it from, sometimes you can even book it from some of your other social media sites. So that's just an idea. So change your voicemail immediately. If you're making appointments from your cell phone, you know, you can change your cell phone. I'm not a huge fan of that either. You want to be able to separate business and home and life, but definitely if they're calling the salon, just change your voicemail. Next, you need to link up your website or any of your strongest social media sites. So if you're using Facebook, Facebook now has it where you can link your social media, your online booking to Facebook. It's just nice. If you don't have, you got to get a Facebook business page. To do that, it's free. You can get started with that tonight, and then you can link whatever online booking site that you would like to Facebook. So then you can tell people, go on Facebook and book an appointment. I mean, this really changes how you are viewed to the client. It makes you don't have to haggle about prices. You don't have to people trying to squeeze in last minute. All of that is eliminated. All that's eliminated. So link your website, and most of the times the online booking will provide you with a button or a link. Sometimes you can create your own button that's customized to your website with your verbiage or with your colors. Okay. Next, you need to already have this established, some type of way to generate clients, right? If it's your cards, if it's your social media, whatever that is, you need to begin to start talking to them and generate clients and funnel all of them to the one place that is your primary place. If you want to use Facebook and they're a link, then everybody go to Facebook. So the voicemail, the media says go to Facebook to book online. The best place to do it is your own personal website, because now you get people away from social media onto your own stomping grounds, your own territory, away from all the noise of the other things that are flowing by, scrolling down. Go to your website, abcsalon.com, and you're able to talk to them about what you are, who you are. This is great for barbershops, nail shops, all of that. But I'm just talking to salons right now. Go to your website and then have on there, on your booking page, click here, book online, and funnel them there. I would even streamline your business cards. I'm just telling you how progressive things are going, guys. I don't have my address on my business card. Neither do I have the phone number to my business on my business card for the business. A lot of people bugged out when I did that, but think about it. Everybody, they're going to your website. The website's going to tell you, this is going to tell you where it's at. You can make your business cards very, very streamlined to say who you are, what you do, here's social media, here's how you book. That's it. Phone number, don't need the phone number. You can book online, right? So the card should say book at abc.com, abcsalon.com. There's no need to call us any longer. You can book online. I mean, people love it. 24 hours a day, 365, rain, sleet, or snow. Another cool thing about online booking, I'm just thinking about it as it comes, is now you're going to be, I'm talking about especially for salon owners, you're going to be more booked, because now the time that the person can book is the hours while you're working, which is generally about 8 to 10 hours a day. Some people work 12-hour shifts. Stop that. Get that thing regulated down to 8 to 10 hours, no more, right? Unless you just love it, you know, but get to your family too, guys. But now when you're closed, they still booking. At nighttime, 11, 12, 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, they still booking appointments. On the weekends when you're not there, Sundays, if you're open on Saturdays, after Saturday night, Mondays, most salons are closed, they still booking. Guys, do you understand how your Tuesdays and your Wednesdays are going to be better when people can book on a Monday when you're closed? When it's holidays, when you're on vacation. I just went to Mexico recently. People were still booking. People were still booking while I was on the beach. 4 in the morning. You know what I mean? It's an amazing thing. So that happens as well. So funnel all of the people to wherever your booking site is. I would really suggest your .com, your website, at the very least to your strongest social media platform. Next thing that is really, really cool is you get to see what's happening on your business. You get to see what's happening, who's booking, how frequent, who's canceling, no shows, all of that. How do I say you get to see that? The paper's gone. Paper books are gone. Everything is on your phone. So your manager or your back office to your online booking is on your cell phone. Most hairdressers have the top of the line. Smart. They either got an iPhone 6 or 6 Plus, or they got a Note or a Droid, or the whatever that S5 is from Android. I'm an Apple guy, but anyway, they have the best phone, and now you can control and see what's going on. You can contact your people. You can email them. You can. It's folks. It is the only way you should be running your business at this point, honestly. So you can control, and if you don't like to do that, you can control it from your pad. I have some people that do it. They try to keep it on their, with either one device, like keep their phone for their personal and control their business on their pad. So that's an awesome thing as well, or your laptop. Another thing about online booking is you can now begin the conversation about retail before they even come. You can already have them suggestions for take-home items and recommend things that they would want, because whatever they're booking, you already know the kind of products that would go good with your hair. You would already know the kind of products that are going to go great with installation. You already know that this kind of shampoo is great for natural hair, right? So you can kind of suggest already to them about take-home products. I like to use the word take-home. That's a Paul Mitchell term versus retail, because it sounds so like you're selling. Think words like suggestion, recommend, and offer more than selling. Another thing that you can do is you can have them to prepay, and that really cuts out no-shows and people that are not coming to these appointments. Online booking alone really kills that, because people now, instead of that awkward feeling of, I gotta cancel my appointment, as long as it's 24 hours before, we don't care. You just go online, just like you booked it, boop, and press I'm not coming. That way it'll give us 24 hours, it'll trigger that, it'll let us know, and we can call somebody else to come in. I mean, it's just the coolest. It is the, I say in my salon often that the hardest working person in our business is our online booking, right? I work hard, but nobody works harder than this program, really. This computer program that works 24 hours a day. It's absolutely amazing. So the next is your policies. It's another cool thing is you should already have that on your website in like frequently asked questions or things like that. But on online booking, a lot of times they get to see your policies when they receive the message that tells them you have an appointment at 9 o'clock. Cynthia, it tells them at the bottom, this is how we do 24 hours before. It's going to cost you $50 if you don't show. Blah blah blah. You can there's no secrets. Right? It really opens up, lets them know and let you know, and we don't have all of this haggling at the end. It's no, how much does it cost? You know, it tells you that it's $55. It tells you when they book it, the client knows they're going to pay $200, and they can make their decision. So that's another thing. By the time the client actually comes to us, this is how I think, with our website or with our online booking, they already in love with us. They can make the decision if they don't like us before they book, right? So we don't have to like trick people. They can know they can meet us before they meet us with our website and our online booking. It's just so many different, there's so many amenities. Another thing is they automatically, you ain't gotta do it. The company triggers 24 hours before an email reminder. Most of them trigger a text reminder. So guess what? That's gonna cut down on no. And one of the main reasons why we even were looking for online booking was no-shows. It was ridiculous. It was out of control. People didn't have enough respect, I just believe, for hairstylists and salons that they weren't calling. So we were having these huge gaps on major days, Fridays, Saturdays, holidays. It's like, yo, we've got to figure this out. And I got introduced to online booking, and I just tried to suggest it to everyone. I just felt compelled to make this video. Another cool thing is once they come in as a client online, and a lot of us didn't have this in our businesses before, a lot of us. We had it on paper, we had some little writing in the back, their phone number, but you get to, in the tech world or in the connection world, it's called capture. So you get to capture their information. You get to see their number in an organized, alphabetized way, right? You get to know their name, where they're from. Sometimes they can punch in their birthdays, which is really cool. If you know their birthday is March, my birthday is March the 11th. My birthday comes up, I get a message, text, phone call, or you can send a postage to say, hey Raymond, we were just trying to give you a birthday gift. Here's $10 off. Here's some free retail. Guys, that goes such a long way. It blows the mind of the client or the salon guest, and it just takes it to another level. I know that we're online, guys, and we're trying to learn techniques, and I'm going to give you that too. But I'm really trying to get us holistically to think about the entire business and how you can just take your business to the next level, and it's with service and with technique, right? And with styling. So again, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 in your sleep. Another cool thing, guys, that this is probably the last point I'll make, is that it really regulates your hours. You let them know my last appointment is at this time, and a lot of times people will try to push through on the telephone. They'll try to show up in the business, but if you take your last appointment at 4, then you know what time you're getting out of there. Because once they book it, that's it. They won't see any more open appointments. So it really controls your hours. It can fill it up quicker because they get so many more hours to book. Another thing is it consolidates your time because the computer shows you in most instances. You got to do a little work. It may take about a 2 month or a good month or so to really understand how to really finagle the program. It took me about a good month or 2 when we did it. It's been years now. When we first did it, I was up for hours, trying to figure out what's the best way, what's the best timing. It really gets you to control your business. It really helps you to pace yourself because it doesn't overbook you now, right? It doesn't allow you to book 3 10 o'clocks. It's just 1. So somebody said, well, I got a bunch of people in my business. And these are the ones that you would have to pay for, I would imagine. A lot of people use Style Seat. I've never used it, but I see a lot of hairdressers using that one, so it must be good. But I know the one that we use, and I don't know if Style Seat does this, it has it for if you're an individual or if you run a business. Spas have been using it forever. But now you can have 1 set of appointments for 1 person, or it can extend out up to 20 people across. So they can book an appointment for John and Susie and Lori, and they're all, it's gangster. It's pretty darn cool. Lastly, which I think is even more important, and I'll close with this, guys, is another thing that it did for me. And I'm an artist, but I'm an entrepreneur. I am a creative, but I'm a businessman. And this thing, because it regulates, and it's important to not use online booking and the shop phone. Like, pick one. If you don't like online booking, then stay on the paper. But if you're going to do online booking, then be brave enough to take your business to the next level, to take it to the future, and don't do paper at all. So now you'll have data on what you do as a business. It'll let you know what's selling, what services are selling the most, what people are booking, how often are they booking. It'll let you know that, you know what, I can book 7 o'clock appointments because people are coming. It'll let you know, what, I don't even do as much weaving as I really thought. You know what, it'll let you know, man, I actually need to step up my game. I don't like figure waves, but they keep booking it. Maybe I need to offer that more. Maybe I need to diversify my short game. Whatever. It'll let you know what people are booking, because most of these services have a report function on there for reports. And it'll give you logistics and analytics on your business. And I'm telling you, for salon owners in particular, it'll also let you know who winning in the business. It'll let you know if you have people in the business that ain't doing their job. And if they're not doing their job, sometimes you gotta, slap them on the behind and say, come on, step it up. The numbers don't lie. You know what I mean? That you're gonna have to do more. And that can help them to get better. Sometimes it does, it results in people having to leave the business. Don't be afraid to do that as salon owners too. Also, don't be afraid to do that if you're a stylist. You need to be in a better situation. I'm not just for salon owners with Torgano Education. This is something totally different than my individual business. But definitely, if you're an owner, you can be able to show Susie, listen, Susie, here's your numbers. You are kicking butt. You know what I mean? You can do this, and we'll give you an incentive. Listen, Susie, you are horrible. You know what I'm saying? Your numbers are low, and you're just kind of hanging out. Here's the numbers. It lets us know. So I'm just a proponent of it. I think it is the future. And again, I don't see even half of us using it, and it's our hangups that's slowing it up. The client is ready. They latched onto it immediately. This is how cool it was. The night I launched it, years ago, when I actually went to sleep, I think that second night, I woke up and 8 appointments were made while I was sleeping. That's why I talk about in your sleep. That was that messed me up, right? So now I watch every tutorial. I try to figure it out. What's the best way? I actually, I talk to the people at the company, and they give me all different cool ideas, and I try to talk to other people that are using it. So listen, online booking, guys, if you're thinking about it, stop thinking. Stop thinking. Go to Google, find out the one that works best for you. Find out the one that's best for your price range. You may have to pay a fee a month, but I mean, what? I mean, you'll make the money back immediately 1,000-fold, and the freedom or the release of not have to worry about that phone ringing, missed appointments, people not telling the truth. I had an appointment today. No, you don't. Yes, I did. I went online. Did you get an email back? Well, no. Then you didn't book an appointment. So I said, that's cold. Nah, man, it changes the whole business. So much so, even when people come into business, right, and I can tell they're frantic and they want an appointment right now, I'll stop them and say, can you please go online and book and make a profile? That way they know the process. Some people don't like to go through the process. I understand that, but we don't budge. Make them go through the process, guys. They'll love it. It's right from their smartphone. People are sitting right in the. What's cool is they'll be in the in the salon while they're getting their hair done, booking the next appointment right in front of you. It's just super cool. So online booking is definitely the wave of the future, guys. We're really about 5 years behind. They've been doing it for about 3 or 4 years, but definitely now, don't even think about it. Definitely everybody out there that's functioning from a booked, a really busy booth, or a really busy salon suite where you're kind of functioning by yourself or maybe with an assistant, guys, it is a no-brainer. Get it done tonight. Go online and get it done. I hope this helped you guys out there. Torgano Education, guys. Take care. Hey, guys. Hope you like the new look. We've got some new equipment. We're going to be adding some more things to kind of give you a better visual of what we're doing here on YouTube. We're excited about the relaunch. Also, for updates on upcoming classes, for tips, for schedules when we're doing our workshops, join our mailing list at Torgano. I'll put it up below the screen right here. Torgano.education@gmail.com. And that'll give you updates away from social media, personal, contact to contact to our following, to our people that are out there inside of our family that's following Torgano Education.